First video, we actually melted the lead, casted the bullets, and now in the second video, we're going to be taking the bullets that we made and we're going to lube and we're going to size them. If you see here, there's two different styles of bullets. The bullets on the left, those are 38 specials, and those are called tumble lube bullets. Those are designed to be lubed with a product called Alox, and the Alox actually is a tumble lube. I'll show you how it works. And the bullets on the right, those are not 9mm, and those are a conventionally lubed bullet. And we're going to do what's called pan lubing. And after we lube them, then we're going to size them with our Lee sizing die. Okay, now we're going to start out with the 9mm conventional bullets. And with these, I've decided to pan lube. And when we pan lube, I made this formula I got off the internet. It's made with 3 toilet bowl wax rings, a couple unscented candles, some Vaseline, and half a shot of automatic transmission fluid. You melt it in a double boiler, you put the bullets in there, and you pour the mixture in till it's just above that first grease line. And once they're in there, you let it dry. And then I made a tool, which we call a cookie cutter, and I took a 38 special shell, which is a couple thousandths larger than a 9mm. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take the bullets, cut them out, and then we're going to push them onto the tray. And then we're going to do that with all of these. I think I have about 55 here. And when we're done with those, we're going to take them to a Lee sizing die, which is a .356 die. And when we run them through, it'll make sure they're all exactly the same size and that they're very consistent. Consistency is very important in how your bullet performs. When we're done with this, then I'm going to show you the next technique, which is tumble lubing. And right after this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to tumble lube some of the 38 shells. Instead of lubing the 38s, like I said, we're going to go straight into sizing the 9mm instead. So what I have here is I have a .356 Lee sizing die, and this is a bullet catcher, and I have all my lubed bullets here. And now what you do is you take each one, very simple, you put it in and you just push them through. To run 50-60 of these takes you a matter of probably 5 minutes max. And by doing this, you ensure every one of these bullets is going to be very equal and consistent upon shooting. And there's other ways to lube this. There's another machine called a Lubricizer, but it's a couple $100, and I'm actually trying to save money by sizing, so by casting, so I just couldn't afford, because I don't shoot that kind of volume. So as you can see, this is going fast, and when I'm done with these 9mm will actually be ready to go right into the cases and set to shoot, so which will be in my third video. So I'm going to finish these up, and then right when I'm done with this, I'm going to show you how to tumble lube the 38 cast bullets, which are actually designed for tumble lubing with the Alox tumble lube liquid. Okay, once you're done running them all through the sizer, then you take off the red canister, and all your bullets are inside there. I don't know, I got like 50 or 60 here, and they're all sized to .356. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but the main reason that you lube these bullets is because of leading, because these are not a coated bullet, they're a cast bullet. They can lead your barrel, but if they're lubed properly, you should get minimum or almost no leading at all. So now that I'm finished with this, we're going to go into the Aloxing of the 38s. Okay, now we're going to start working on the 38. So first thing I'm going to do is take a handful, probably, it's probably 50, 60 bullets. And you put them into just a plastic tub. You take some Lee liquid A-LOX, and it's much easier to do than all the other systems, and what I heard, it works really good. You put just a little bit on here. This is thick stuff. It's like the consistency of molasses. And then when you stick it in, it's called tumble lube because you tumble it. And you can see it turns them all kind of brown, and you tumble it till they all have a nice coating. And once they have a nice coat, you dump them out on a piece of wax paper or tin foil. Today we're using tin foil because I don't have wax paper. So you take them out, you spread them out. You don't want them to touch each other. They won't dry properly. And then what you do next is you let these dry for 24 hours. And then once they dry for 24 hours, then what I do is I get out a 358 Lee sizing die, and I do the same thing as I just did with the 9mm, but with these. I size them all, and then unfortunately when you're done sizing them, you have to A-LOX them once again and let them dry before you can use them. So it's a little more complicated, not really complicated, but it's more time consuming, because right now we can use the 9s, but these we have to wait. Okay, now that I've let these dry, I've resized them, I've recoated them with A-LOX and let them dry again, and this is the finished product here. As you can see, they take on kind of a brownish coating. They almost smell like Crayolas kind of, and I've shot these. These are semi-wad cutters. They work absolutely flawlessly. They do leave a little bit of a smell, but it's not bad. It's very bearable. And after checking my gun after 100 rounds, I only have done this recently, and after 100 rounds there was no leading at all. So so far I'm happy with it, and I can't wait to get some more done and try it again. Okay, this is about it for lubing and sizing, and the next video we're going to go into making the bullets. I have a Lee turret classic press 4-station, and we'll be making 9mm, and we're going to make 38s.